In a world that thrives on noise, where every thought, every milestone, every fleeting moment is shouted from the rooftops, there's a profound, almost sacred power in choosing silence. The most successful people, the ones who leave a lasting mark, don't need to broadcast their every step. They work quietly, diligently, away from the clamor of the crowd, building something extraordinary long before the world takes notice. Imagine the mightiest trees in a forest. Their roots stretch deep into the earth, unseen, anchoring them firmly before they ever pierce the surface. If you're tired of feeling overlooked, if you're ready to rise above expectations and become truly unstoppable, this message is for you. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could quietly transform the entire course of your life. The sacred power of silence. We live in an era of constant sharing. Social media feeds overflow with people announcing their dreams, their struggles, their half-formed ideas, desperate for likes, comments, or validation. But there's something deeply powerful in holding back, in keeping your journey private while you build something meaningful. Whether it's a business, a skill, a passion, or a better version of yourself, resisting the urge to speak too soon is a discipline that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Most people crave recognition before they've earned it. They want applause before they've delivered results. They seek the spotlight before they've proven their worth, even to themselves. But real transformation doesn't happen in the glow of public attention. It happens in the quiet, unseen moments of effort. Silence is where your roots take hold, where your dreams begin to solidify, where your vision gains clarity. It's where you lay the foundation for something unshakable, something enduring. When you share your plans too early, you open the door to opinions that can derail you. Some will doubt you, questioning whether you're capable of achieving your goals. Others will discourage you, projecting their own fears, insecurities, or limitations onto your vision. Even those who love you might not fully grasp what you're trying to build, offering well-meaning but misguided advice that muddies your focus. Silence becomes your shield, your sanctuary. It protects your process, giving your dreams the space to grow without interference. It allows you to focus on the work itself, not the perceptions or expectations of others. The most powerful seasons of your life won't be the ones you post about or announce to the world. They'll be the ones you endure, the late nights when you're grinding through challenges, the early mornings when you're pushing past exhaustion, the quiet battles no one else sees. These are the moments that shape you, that forge your strength in ways that no amount of public praise ever could. When you build in silence, you're not just working toward a goal. You're building resilience, character, and an unshakable belief in yourself. You're creating a foundation so strong that when the world finally sees your results, they'll wonder how you did it. Silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's the presence of focus, of intention, of purpose. It's where you learn to trust yourself, to rely on your own vision, to find motivation from within. It's where you discover that you don't need applause to keep going, that you don't need validation to know you're on the right path. When you embrace silence, you give yourself permission to grow without the weight of external expectations. You allow your progress to speak for itself, and when it does, it will speak louder than any announcement ever could. Discipline. The bedrock of greatness, the first cornerstone of building yourself quietly, is discipline. It's not glamorous and it's not exciting, but it's the foundation of everything meaningful you'll ever achieve. Discipline is the bridge between who you are today and who you're destined to become. Without it, dreams remain fantasies and potential stays locked away, unfulfilled. Discipline is the quiet force that keeps you moving forward when motivation fades, when emotions waver, or when the initial excitement of a new goal wears off. Discipline isn't about feeling inspired, it's about making a decision to show up day after day, even when no one's watching. It's choosing to wake up early when your body begs for more sleep. It's studying when your mind feels foggy, pushing through the haze to learn just one more thing. It's training when every muscle aches when it would be so much easier to rest. It's doing what needs to be done, not because it's easy or because someone's clapping for you, but because you're committed to your own growth. Discipline is saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is the future I'm building. The world might not see your efforts now, but one day your results will speak louder than any announcement ever could. Your discipline will become your identity, a rock-solid foundation that nothing can shake. When you stop relying on external validation, when you stop waiting for someone else to hold you accountable, that's when real change begins. You become your own authority, your own coach, your own driving force. You stop performing for others and start performing for yourself, for the vision you hold in your heart. Greatness doesn't belong to the most talented or the most gifted. It belongs to the most disciplined, the ones who show up consistently, who do the boring, unglamorous work day in and day out. It's not about making one grand gesture. It's about making the right choices repeatedly, especially when they're hard or unnoticed. Every small, disciplined action you take stacks up, building momentum that transforms your life over time. The early mornings, the late nights, the moments when you choose to keep going despite exhaustion or doubt, these are the moments that separate the average from the exceptional. Discipline is what keeps you grounded when the world tries to pull you in 1,000 directions. It's what keeps you moving forward when motivation comes and goes, when emotions rise and fall. Discipline is a decision, not a feeling. It's the choice to say, I'm doing this no matter what. It's the commitment to show up for yourself even when no one else does. And over time, that commitment reshapes you. It builds not just habits, but an identity, a person who trusts themselves, who follows through, who doesn't negotiate with their own standards. So keep going even when it's tough, keep pushing even when it's quiet, keep working even when no one's watching. Your private grind is laying the groundwork for something extraordinary. Every disciplined choice you make is a step toward the person you're meant to be. And when the time comes to step into the light, you won't just have noise. You'll have undeniable evidence of what you've built. Embracing discomfort. The catalyst for growth, the second key to building yourself, is embracing discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in the cozy confines of your comfort zone. It happens when you step into the unknown, when you take risks that make your heart race, when you challenge yourself in ways that feel daunting at first. Discomfort is where transformation lives. It's where you discover strengths you didn't know you had, where you unlock parts of yourself that would have stayed hidden if you'd played it safe. We often avoid discomfort because it's painful. It forces us to confront our fears, to question our limits, to face the possibility of failure. It challenges the way we see ourselves and the world around us. But that discomfort is exactly what pushes you to grow. When you tackle challenges head-on, you expand your boundaries. What once seemed impossible becomes a hurdle you're equipped to clear. It's not about being fearless, it's about acting despite fear. It's about understanding that the path to greatness lies just beyond what feels comfortable. Discomfort comes in many forms. It might be the fear of starting something new, a business, a project, a journey of self-discovery. It might be the exhaustion of pushing yourself to learn a skill that feels out of reach. It might be the vulnerability of admitting you don't have all the answers. Whatever form it takes, discomfort is a signal that you're growing, that you're stretching beyond your current limits. It's a sign that you're on the right path even if it feels unsteady. Failure is an inevitable part of this process, but it's not something to fear. Every setback, every mistake is a teacher. The most successful people aren't the ones who never fail, they're the ones who get back up, who learn from their missteps and use them as fuel to keep going. They understand that comfort zones are where dreams go to die, so they make the conscious choice to stretch beyond them, to take on challenges that push them to evolve. When you stop avoiding discomfort and start seeing it as a sign of progress, something shifts inside you. You become unstoppable. Your confidence grows, your resilience deepens, and your ability to handle bigger challenges expands. The discomfort you once feared becomes a catalyst, propelling you forward. The more you embrace it, the more you discover the immense power you carry within you. Your potential expands with every step you take outside your comfort zone. Think of discomfort as the fire that forges you. It's not there to burn you down, it's there to shape you, to strengthen you, to prepare you for the challenges ahead. Every time you choose to face it, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you ever thought possible. And with each step, you're building a version of yourself that's stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Commitment. The long game of success, the third pillar of building yourself quietly, is commitment to the long haul. Success isn't a sprint. It's a marathon, a journey built on consistent, dedicated effort over time. Most people give up because they don't see results right away. They get discouraged when progress doesn't match their timeline, when the gap between where they are and where they want to be feels too wide. But the ones who succeed understand that every small effort compounds, that every sacrifice adds up, that every moment they choose to keep going brings them closer to their goals. The world tempts us with promises of instant gratification, with shortcuts that seem to offer quick wins. But true fulfillment doesn't come from cutting corners, it comes from the journey itself. The most successful people find joy in the grind. They don't expect overnight success. They're willing to put in the work day after day, for years if necessary. They know that lasting success is built on patience, persistence, and resilience. Your small efforts today might feel insignificant in the moment, but they're investments in your future. Every time you choose to show up, you're shaping the person you're becoming. You're building a foundation that can withstand any storm. The early mornings, the late nights, the moments when you push through exhaustion or doubt. These are the building blocks of greatness. They don't post well on social media, they don't draw applause, but they build character, endurance, and unshakable confidence. Commitment means staying the course even when the road gets rough. It means showing up when it's hard, when it's boring, when it feels like nothing's happening. It's about understanding that success isn't a one-time event, it's the sum of countless small choices made consistently over time. The people who succeed aren't always the smartest, the fastest, or the strongest. They're the ones who keep going, who refuse to quit, who embrace the journey no matter how long or unpredictable it may be. Trust the process, embrace the grind. The work you're putting in now will pay off in ways you can't yet imagine, creating a life you're proud to call your own. Every sacrifice, every disciplined choice, every moment you choose to keep pushing forward contributes to the bigger picture. Success is the sum of all those moments when you choose to stay the course, even when you can't see the immediate results. Focus. Tuning out the noise, the fourth key to building yourself quietly is focus. In a world full of distractions, social media, endless notifications, the pressure to keep up with everyone else, staying focused is a superpower. Real growth comes from tuning out the noise and zeroing in on what truly matters. When you commit to your personal development, you start prioritizing the actions that move you closer to your goals. You stop wasting time on things that don't serve you and dedicate yourself to activities that align with your vision. Focus means saying no to distractions even when they're tempting. It means staying true to your purpose even when the world tries to pull you in 100 different directions. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize, not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. When you focus, you create space for clarity, for progress, for the kind of deep work that transforms you. You stop chasing fleeting trends or seeking approval from others and start building a life that reflects your true priorities. Distractions are everywhere, and they're designed to pull you away from your purpose. Social media tempts you to compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel. The opinions of others can cloud your vision, making you second guess your path. The pressure to be busy, to always be on, can leave you exhausted and unfocused. But when you choose to focus, you reclaim your power. You decide what deserves your time and energy. You create a space where your dreams can take root and grow. Focus isn't just about avoiding distractions, it's about cultivating clarity. It's about knowing what you want, why you want it, and what it takes to get there. It's about aligning your actions with your vision day after day. When you focus, you stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. You stop letting the noise of the world drown out your purpose. You start building a life that's intentional, meaningful, and true to who you are. Patience, the art of perseverance. The fifth element is patience. Building yourself is a gradual process, one that requires you to trust in the power of small, consistent steps. It's easy to get caught up in wanting instant results, to compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel. But everyone's path is different, and real growth takes time. The key is to focus on daily improvement, learning something new, refining a skill, working on your mindset. These small actions compound over time, creating monumental results. There will be moments of frustration, times when you doubt whether the effort is worth it. You'll face days when progress feels stalled, when the gap between where you are and where you want to be seems insurmountable. But those are the moments that define you. When things get tough, when the road feels long, that's when you dig deeper. Perseverance is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. It's the willingness to keep going even when the results aren't immediate, even when the journey feels daunting. Patience isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's about staying committed while you work. It's about trusting that every small step is moving you closer to your goals, even if you can't see the finish line yet. It's about understanding that growth is a process, not an event. The most successful people don't just work hard, they work consistently, over time, with a deep belief that their efforts will pay off. Your commitment to showing up day after day is what will ultimately make the difference. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about staying consistent in the face of challenges, about refusing to let temporary setbacks derail your dreams. Every small step you take is a victory, a testament to your resilience and determination. Every moment you choose to keep going, you're building a foundation for a future that's bigger than you can imagine. Taking action. Start today. The sixth and final step is to act, starting right now. The journey to becoming your best self doesn't begin with a perfect plan or a perfect moment. It begins with a single step, a single choice to move forward. You don't need permission or validation. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. What you need is to start, to take that first small action toward your goals, and to keep taking those steps every day. This journey isn't about achieving perfection, it's about making progress. It's about showing up consistently, embracing the challenges, and trusting that every effort counts. The world might not see your work now, but it will see your results. Let your progress be your announcement. Let your success be the proof of what you've built in silence. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a step toward the person you're meant to be. It's a vote for your future, a declaration that you believe in yourself and your potential. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There will never be a perfect moment. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission. You are your own permission. Start where you are with what you have and take that first step. Then take another and another. Over time, those steps will add up to something extraordinary. The beauty of the quiet grind, building yourself quietly, is about more than just achieving goals. It's about becoming someone you're proud of. It's about cultivating a life of purpose, resilience, and unshakable confidence. Every quiet moment of effort, every disciplined choice, Every step outside your comfort zone is shaping a future that's bigger than you can imagine. The world may not notice your work now, but it will feel the impact of what you've built. Think of the people who inspire you, the ones who seem to rise out of nowhere, who achieve greatness against all odds. Their success wasn't an accident. It was the result of countless unseen hours of discipline forged in silence, of commitment to a vision only they could see. They didn't wait for applause or validation. They didn't let fear or doubt stop them. They kept going day after day, trusting that their efforts would lead them to something extraordinary. You have that same potential within you. You have the power to build something remarkable, to become someone unstoppable. But it starts with a choice to work in silence, to embrace discipline, to step into discomfort, to commit to the long haul, to stay focused, and to be patient with yourself. It starts with a choice to act right here, right now. Your journey begins now, so what are you waiting for? The person you're meant to be is waiting on the other side of your effort. Every small step you take today is a step toward that future. Every moment you choose discipline over distraction, courage over comfort, focus over chaos, you're building something extraordinary. You're shaping a life that reflects your deepest values, your boldest dreams, your truest self. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your purpose. Don't let the fear of failure keep you from starting. Don't let the pressure for instant results steal your patience. You are building something great, and every quiet moment of effort is a brick in the foundation of your future. Keep going, stay disciplined, embrace discomfort, commit to the journey, focus on what matters, be patient with yourself. And above all, start now. The world may not see it yet, but you're becoming someone unstoppable. You're crafting a legacy that will speak for itself. So keep building, quietly, diligently, relentlessly. The person you're becoming is worth every ounce of effort, every moment of struggle, every silent step forward. Your future is waiting. Go build it.